Sir.
You said transitioning. You didn't give me a countdown this time. You got to give me a countdown. You should know this by now. Welcome. Greetings, salutations to another wonderful episode of Gamma Blerds. Your boy Trey probably coming to you live direct from an undisclosed location. As always, we have a great show lined up for you today. Please wait. See, now I get on these tangents early when I start to do the show, and then people can't hear me. We good? Okay. Because
you good. You just froze for a second.
I froze for a second. See this motherfucker. Anyway,
what happens when you have communication? Yeah.
Shit, and I lost it.
Introductions.
Yeah, please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Lillian Dessou, self-proclaimed internet auntie, and I'm eating a pancake right now. How do you do?
My name is Red Man, straight out of Brook City, here at BlurCon, enjoying his time here. How's everybody doing today?
That is not Red Man. He's
Stop raining on my damn parade, woman. Let me be me.
For
Stop
legal
please,
reasons, you can't. You're not Red Man.
You are red, but you ain't Red Man.
And I'm a black man in the chair.
Very nice.
You too? All right. Make sure you guys like the video as you're coming in. Say hi in the comments, if you will, on Twitch as well as on YouTube. We got a great show as always. And let's start off first with, of course, the bad news. We're going back to war, people. That's going to happen. We're just going to get the shit out there. The administration has joined forces with Israel to have military operations against the country of Iran. They attacked them this week, and they dubbed it Operation Fuckery.
Excuse you. Our Secretary of War, or excuse me, I'm sorry. Our drunken Secretary of War called it Operation Epic Fury, and it's fucking epic. Insert air guitar, and it's not just us. It's not just us working with Israel. Again, correct yourself, sir. We're working for Israel and under the intimidation of Saudi Arabia because they have our administration over a barrel, and they're a little bit rough when it comes to tugging. So we have to do their bidding.
Is it
so
over a barrel?
That's what it is. I mean, over a barrel or under a desk, in some stirrups, you know what I'm saying? Over a banister, however you want to put it. You know what I mean?
I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be in a fuck palace in the sky.
I mean, well. With that being said, have you guys also heard with some of the commanding officers who aren't the ones who decided to retire rather than deal with all this bullshit? What they've been saying to the troops about this whole mission, it's a fucking war. We're at war again. The peace president has taken us to war. Do you guys know what they've been saying to the troops about what this is?
No. Please enlighten us.
So, America's in the business of committing jihads now, guys, because Pete Hegseth and other commanding officers have been saying that Donald Trump has been ordained by God, and this is a war to start the rapture.
Ordained by God is very strong words. I don't think Jesus spoke.
So how do you guys feel about this nonsense?
As a father who has a child that's about who has fathered an adult who's about to enlist, I'm very concerned for what's going to happen in the next 4 or 5 years of our lives. It's terrifying, to be honest. And all I can do is pray and hope that he's going to be smart, careful, and wise. He's within my earshot right now. But hopefully he makes the right decisions in his future endeavors. But for us back home here, as things progress, it's still fucking terrifying and it's concerning. We need a fucking revolution. We need to get something needs to happen to get these motherfuckers out of control, out of the power of control. That's just my opinion.
I'm waiting for the rapture at this point. I mean, seriously. Just because at this point, I mean, seriously, what can we do? I mean, and what can we honestly do? Because I mean, you see that every single thing that he's done. You've seen the track work of how bad this guy is as a president, as a person, as a businessman, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just like, hell, well, we trust him. We trust him. What else do we need to show you? How much of impeach this one? Find something to get him the fuck out of here, because he's gonna kill us all. At this point, I'm just like, Lord, just play the horn so you can just come and pick us up, because that's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Lillian. Because I kind of got some more stuff that I want to add, but I just want everybody to get their points across.
What was the question again? Please remind me.
Just how do you feel about this whole thing?
It's it's a sham. It's fucking stupid, and I'm tired of being here. That's how politely I can say it. America, the United States, America has like bought into its own propaganda that it's made over the past like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years. And it keeps believing it because no one challenges it. And it's like, we have the most ships. Have you seen these ships? We have like 5 new ones. The rest are from World War II and in Korea and Vietnam. And the ones that were in Korea and Vietnam were from World War II. The ones that were in World War II were from World War I. We have old ass shit. The United States really does believe its own nonsense about being untouchable by the world, and it genuinely does not take a lot to dethrone the United States as an active political power. I forget who it was, but somebody like especially, it was a video I was watching where the United States had started things in Iran or somewhere, I forget exactly which country, and the guerrilla tactics they were using was something the United States was completely unprepared for. Because you can't fight somebody in their own backyard, no matter how many people you bring, and expect to win. They have home field advantage. And that's what's happening right now. Like, we think that because we can level an entire country, that country was going to roll over and die and just let it happen. They're not going to do that. We have, like, I forget what it was, but, like, essentially they just cut the internet line or disabled their ability to, the equipment's ability to communicate with whatever control situation they have set up, and that completely obliterated its functionality in that sense. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, that's exactly how you do that. You take away its ability to communicate with itself, and it's useless. It's effectively useless. It's a giant grenade that can't detonate.
All right. So, we're at war again, right? We're at war with a mega power. I'm going to say something that I heard someone who's another veteran, who's a content creator that I follow. Iran is not Iraq. This ain't going to be a couple. This ain't going to be a couple days. This ain't going to be a couple weeks. This is a war. This is a real fucking war. Also, Kristi Noem was just removed from the head of DHS, right? Why was she removed? She was removed because it came out became
trash.
I mean, well, she was fucking her assistant, but that's neither here nor there. But also because she spent $220 million making commercials that basically featured her and then blamed it on the president. Why do I bring that up? Why you bring that up, Rick? Why are you inserting that? Well, it's also to talk about how much money that this whole administration has been embezzling from us, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you need in order to go to war, especially with another superpower? You need money to fund this shit. And this whole administration had been stealing from us since 2016, took a little bit of a break to get, things balanced out, but then they came back with a vengeance and started stealing even more so, because Donald Trump actually became a billionaire in this presidency. So that tells you we don't have as much money as we think. We don't have the infrastructure that we think. Also, another thing, I find it highly problematic that we are attacking the quote-unquote Muslim radicals, the Islamic radicals that everyone likes to talk about, when the real radicals are evangelical Christians. That is the problem. Evangelical Christianity, which is the basis for this whole administration, is the biggest fucking problem. They are literally running around doing the things that, like, remember how I said I've said for a couple weeks about the gaslighting of this administration, and everything that they talk about is projection. Everything that they put on everybody else is them projecting. That's literally what they are doing. They are projecting again, and they're putting it on another country that they just want to steal resources from, because that's what they owe. That's the whole history of white people, is gobble up everybody's resources. Because why? I don't know. Because I can't live with myself, and I'm mediocre as fuck. And I don't want you to see my shortcomings. So I'm going to intimidate you, and I'm going to beat you down, and I'm going to suppress you and make you and I'm going to subjugate you. So that's another thing. But it is fucking frustrating, and it is terrifying, because like Trey said, Trey has a small son who will be of age to having to go fight in years down. All of us have some younger child that we know who could fall victim to this, right? And that's the shit right there. My whole basis for everything that I say, I know our generation is washed. I know maybe even the generation after us is washed. But I'm thinking about those kids that I come into contact with, those kids that I've taught in the past, those kids that I've helped raise, those kids that I'm around now currently. I'm thinking about setting up a better future for them, and you're fucking them again. We are letting these old fucks fuck them again. They already fucked us pretty good. But now we're letting them do it to the next generation. And again, I ask the question, are y'all upset yet? Are y'all pissed off yet? Or is it, oh, well, what can we do? Get the fucking guillotines out, goddammit.
Big facts. Big facts. They should especially be getting them out because these fucking electric bills are too high too. And this is also related to the same thing. Like, they're taking over shit. They're making shit. We're having to pay more for not even just the cost of living, just regular necessities. Like, I don't know if I said it on here before, but fucking electric bill was $900. It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? How do we make anything happen? How do we make anything work in this fucking country?
And you know what's crazy about that? Their electric bills got not high. Everybody's electric bills are super high right now, especially if you're dealing with Pepco and PG County. But the thing about it is, they haven't even built the goddamn data center yet, y'all.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
I saw this one lady at the most recent meeting. I saw one lady talking about how her electric bill went from $150, or she said it was like $250 for her household, and it went to $1,135 or $1,195. Yeah. Like,
that's like a 700% markup from what it was in a year.
Exactly. Exactly. And they haven't even built a damn data center, and they're trying to convince. Go ahead, Herb. Go ahead.
No, I'm just continue. I'm just like processing this shit, because I mean, at some point, somebody's gonna go radical on that, and I'm not gonna explain that, like, go deep dive into that. But I mean, that's some shit that's just definitely gonna have some people just going postal.
Oh, don't worry about it, because I'm gonna tell you why. You know why they don't teach us really about the French Revolution or the intricacy of the French Revolution? Because they don't want us to do it. But in actuality, it is the thing. Rick's theme for this show: get the goddamn guillotines. I'm stealing from Grits and Eggs podcast from a couple weeks ago. Get the guillotines out, nigga.
You know what? And I'm just looking over the trend over the last years that we've been working together doing this podcast, right? We've caught every single thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they start getting the guillotine out anytime soon. I give it a year and a half. I'll give it a year and a half.
Realistically, we would have to lose the war. That's the only way that this country is going to be able to. So there would have to be a takeover of this country, in my opinion. That's the structure that's in place would have to lose and have to secede to someone else in order for it to start changing.
So I don't know. So kind of backtracking a little bit. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to, like, I don't know if anybody watches like BBC News or Al Jazeera. I think that I don't know. I think I might have said it right. But yeah, we are. We are. So we haven't got off to a good start. That whole, you know how they say it's only been 4 deaths so far of American troops? That's a lie. That's a bold-faced ass lie. Yeah.
Because how many fucking bases do we have in that region? The 31st Mew is probably over there right now. Stop playing with me.
Right.
Like,
again,
what are we
I'm
talking
about to say,
about?
Lillian can use more accurate verbiage than I can, but I'm pretty sure. Like last I've heard, there have been several installations that have been hit over there,
All right,
not just
so
one.
let me. Since you alluded to it, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. The United States has been active in the Arabian, North African region for decades, longer than I can count. And in recent years, I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Marine Corps as a public affairs specialist. That means I'm aware of what the Marine Corps' what's it called, MAGTF, Marine Air Ground Task Force. Because when the Marines deploy, they usually deploy as a small contingency as everything they need. So they have ground support, air support, uh, sea, whatever. If they need it to operate on a long term basis, they take it with them, and they usually have all facets working together. So those are often called expeditionary units. And several expeditionary units, probably three or four in the Marine Corps, rotate out to North Africa and the Middle East on a regular basis, about once a year, once every year and a half. Somebody's fucking out there doing training with Jordanians, Egyptians, Iraqi people, etc., etc., etc. Like they are out there regular as clockwork. We have a base in Djibouti because they pass through that area all the time. We are in the Arabian Peninsula. They're in Jordan regularly, training with the Jordanian military or law enforcement people out there. Like, we are in that region constantly. So to pretend like it's only four people when Qatar, whatever, how it's pronounced, is right fucking there. And that's just one base that's out there. We need to be so fucking for real. That's all. We need to be so fucking for real. The United States is not going to put out accurate information that makes itself look bad. And with this presidency specifically, they are really not trying to give you the least little accurate idea as to what's going on.
The Organization of Transparency. Sure, my left nut. Uh, it's been utter disappointment. Speaking of more disappointments out there, unfortunately, we had the news that Jasmine Crockett did not win the primary in Texas. She actually lost to what's his name, Michael Tellerico.
Mike Tallarico.
Tellerico. He won the primary because it's very prevalent that America is still not ready for a black woman to be in control, especially in a primarily red state. So hopefully there will be other endeavors for her in the future.
You know what? I'm going to push back on Texas being a primarily red state for one reason and one reason alone. They have gerrymandered the absolute dog shit out of Texas. And its metropolises typically do lean like Democratic, more blue leaning. But they've gerrymandered that state in such a way that it doesn't matter.
Also, I wanted to point something out that talk about the Jack Pocket issue. I did see on IG that they had something on this shady voting that's been going on, separating Democrats and Republicans, two separate sides as far as doing that. By the way, it's illegal as fuck. So I don't know how the hell it yeah, it's just another way to steal an election. It's bullshit, and when we call it out, it's just like, what the fuck? It's just like at some point, it's just going in the shitter, and it's just like you guys said. I mean, nobody wants to see a black woman win. So,
like Lillian said, they gerrymandered the fuck out of Texas. We saw it with the redistricting that they did a couple months ago. Also, I am very disappointed in Mike Tallarico because in his acceptance speech, he basically said to the black voters, because Jasmine Crockett got 93% of the black vote in Texas. Yeah, I know I'm not who you wanted, but you kind of stuck with me, so come on. And aren't we sick of Democrats just doing that? Like, they don't want to give us anything. They don't want to actually do anything. They want to stick to the status quo. They want to continue to be Bud Light and not Budweiser that the Republicans are. Well, at this point, the Republicans are fucking malt liquor. But anyway,
Natty Light.
No, I'm talking about something that you drink, but also is just will fuck you up even worse.
Natty,
Mad
like,
Dog.
Whoa. Mad Dog 2020.
Listen, mix all of that shit together. And that's what the Republicans are.
we
at this
got piss
point.
water. That's what we work
Right.
with. Piss water.
Right, exactly.
What, cut water?
But yeah, but like, aren't we sick of our Democrats doing this? Where it's like, yeah, I'm not really going to do anything for you, but you guys should vote for me because at least I don't want you in. Like, I want you back in servitude, but I don't want you in chains, guys. I'm only going to beat you a little bit, guys. You know, come on, guys, come on, just vote for me, guys. Like,
I'm not going
That's
to
just
rip
it.
your extremities. I'm just going to enlarge them uncomfortably.
But that's just it. They don't have to. They don't have to. They have no incentive to do anything for us. They have nothing, no incentive. So
well, that was my next point that I wanted to actually make.
Jill,
We
all
need
right,
to weapon.
Wait. Cam said something crazy. Cam, we're not talking about that rat bastard Jill Stein ever again because all she is a fucking shill that turns up every 4 years to draw votes from the election and detract from the process that we need to do and the things that we need to accomplish. She does absolutely nothing for 4 years. She comes back for fucking election and then she goes back into her fucking bat cave recess where she just fucks around, drinks tips. Like, I don't know what she does because who the fuck knows? She only appears every 4 years like a goddamn fucking leap year. Leap year accomplishes more than Jill Stein does than Jill Stein can ever dream of doing in her entire fucking lifetime. We're not going to bring her up like she's viable in any sort of political fashion in the conversation.
That was Horace.
Horace.
Yeah.
I see too many letters in the same spot.
Right, exactly. Because I've only reason I was giving you that is because I did the same thing.
I done logged into Twitch. I'm like, what the fuck is Cam talking about?
And then Cam was just like, it's not me. I didn't do it. No. So we actually need to start weaponizing our vote. Like we with the data has continually shown that us as Black people, they don't fuck with us. And when I say they, I'm talking about our white counterparts. I'm talking about our Latino counterparts. I'm talking about our Asian counterparts. I'm talking about everybody else. They don't fuck with us. Because all the time we say, hey, look, fucking 2024 election. Hey, we need to support this Black woman, y'all. Like this, she's the one that's going. Like we need, like we need to, like we got to do it. The numbers show we got out there and we voted for her. Everybody else is just like, yeah, you guys sound like you guys are so well spoken. But anyway, I'm not fucking with y'all. Like now we go over to Texas. If you look at the data, if you look at the breakdown from the Texas elections, 93% of Black people in Texas voted for Jasmine Crockett for Senate. And then if you look at the breakdown of everything else, everybody else was just like, again, you guys are so well spoken and you have a good argument, but also I really love this white supremacy here. Like I need it. I gotta have it. Like it's my. Oh shit! Everybody else is Linus with that dirty ass blanket, that dirty snot booger filled ass blanket. That's the way everybody else is with white supremacy. Like it's disgusting. You've been dragging it around all behind you through the dirt. You've been rubbing your little stinky nasty ass on it, but you can't seem to let it go. And that's what this is. That's what these elections have constantly shown us. So us as Black people, we need to continue to come together and continue to have our own fucking cookout and weaponize our votes. Because if you want our vote, if you want things to change, because listen, we are used to the suffering. We've made it through all of this shit. We made it through slavery. We continue to prosper. Nigga, we made chitlins a delicacy. We made fucking chitlins a delicacy. And you niggas think you're going to stop us? No. It is time. It is time for us to get on one accord across all whatever differences. Listen, I'm going to say it right now. There are niggas that I openly do not like. I don't like them. I don't fuck with them. But also at the same time, when it comes to this unity, I'll be arm in arm next to a nigga that I can't stand. I may elbow him in the ribs 3 or 4 times, but I'll be arm in arm with their ass. You know what I mean? But like it's time for us to the cookout is exclusive and none of you other motherfuckers are invited. Go eat your tasteless ass carrot covered ribs or your fucking your gelatin salad or your whatever the fuck that shit is.
Raisins and potato salad type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like we need to start holding people accountable and saying, hey, what the fuck you gonna do for us?
And like you said earlier, like you said, we said this prior to the show starting. As far as just gatekeeping, and the more and more that I could just go ahead, I go through every day. I'm okay with gatekeeping that. Prime example. I'm here, like I said, I'm here at BlurCon. Lady walks up to me, white lady, who gets on the elevator with me, and she's like, "So how's this blur thing going?" Like, man, it's BlurCon. It's not blur. It's a convention where everybody gets together to enjoy Black culture and things like that. Oh, and who else is that? It's me being the person I am because I never want to be a dick to people, so I try to be, but it's just like the more and more I'm like, nah, fuck it, nah, just don't worry about it, man. It's not for you. The more and more I just feel like I just need to go and say it, and I probably just might feel better.
Not for you. But you know what? It's
A lot's going
all this.
wrong.
Say again.
I was just saying a lot's going wrong, but that's not all that's going on.
Yeah, it's not the was going. I mean, at least some things are going right. There are still some of us who will come together and do the right thing for one another. Thankfully, we have an example of that happened over on Twitter. And the I don't know where it's located, but have you ever heard the term tenderism?
Tenderism.
Tendenism.
Tenderism.
Tenderism.
Yes.
Which one is? I've seen the videos on TikTok where the older gentleman is grabbing the bone, and
But
he just
Uncle Walt.
he just
down on the
Uncle
table.
Walt.
shakes it off.
Well, he was. I believe was he fired from the place he was working from, or did he just leave?
Yeah. So
It might be.
So
both.
all right. Let me. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit, right?
Please.
This started with Uncle Walt. Walt was doing the videos for Destination Smokehouse in Marietta, California. That he got them to a certain popularity point.
Wait. That was in Marietta, California?
Yes.
It was in Texas, man.
Yeah.
No,
Can't walk
okay,
off the
so
building.
little Lordrum ain't shit out there, right? California don't know barbecue. Marietta, California definitely don't fucking know barbecue. Go ahead. He was doing God's work. He was doing God's work.
Right. So that's the crazy thing about it. Like because of Uncle Walt's or Mr. Tendenism's videos, all of these people were going up there. People were coming all over the place, all around the country, going to this one little ass smokehouse. Got them to big popularity. Well, then one of our new age goats, Keith Lee, decided to go.
Yes.
And Keith Lee goes and does a review. And of course, Keith Lee, he gonna shoot you straight because ain't nobody just gonna whoop Keith Lee ass because people forget my man's a whole ass MMA fighter, so he gonna say what he gonna say, and if you got a problem with it, we can do something, my nigga. But anyway, so Keith did a review. Food, of course, wasn't hitting on nothing for real because Keith Lee sends his family in to get the food so that he doesn't get any preferential treatment. But then once after they did the food review, he tries to go into the restaurant and he wants to give Uncle Walt a $4,000 tip, but then also he wants to give $1,000 to the restaurant. And the owner, who we found out the real owner, because a bunch of us thought that Walt was the owner. Yes, the true owner, a Whiteman.
A Whitman.
He basically he blocked Uncle Walt from getting it. So that kind of started this whole thing. Well, a couple of weeks go by, then the owner starts doing a Puff Daddy and putting himself in the fucking TikToks and all that shit.
All of those.
Right. And and then he fired Uncle Walt, and so Uncle Walt wasn't involved with Destination Smokehouse, and now he was against this. I guess some litigation type stuff has happened, and now Uncle Walt owns the trademark to Tendenism, and he is doing his own thing. And we just recently saw him cooking at Ron Isley's house for Ron Isley's birthday, which was just everything that I needed. That was a beautiful sight.
Yes.
But he gained the trademark to tenderism. It was provided by who was it that gave him the tender?
I don't remember.
I believe it's a lawyer out of Chicago who's also trying to get him his own restaurant.
Yeah. So that's a ray of sunshine in the gloomy days that we've had going for the last couple of months.
Listen. Yeah. And I'm sorry, real quick. I just want to add one more thing in. if niggas was willing to go out to fucking Marietta, California, where Lillian says ain't nothing at, where again I never even heard of a Marietta, California before.
It's
I heard of
outside of
Destination
San
Storm.
Diego
Yeah.
County. It's part of the Inland Empire. It's part of the parts of California that we really don't speak about. It's like the gap
Oh.
between LA. It's not literally, but it's
In
in.
Inglewood.
No.
So
Okay. So California, the majority of Californians are contained in like three cities: San Francisco, LA, and San Diego. Outside of those cities is a whole bunch of fucking desert in some cases. And when you get to the northern parts of California, that's where the forests are. So that's where more water exists. That's where it's more green and shit. So Marietta, California is in the Inland Empire that's outside of San Diego, LA County. What county is that called? Riverside County. Ain't no rivers out there.
So it's like Hughesville, Maryland.
I don't even know where that is, but yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
But my whole point though is if niggas was willing to go to Marietta, California to support Unc, wherever his restaurant opens at, trust and believe, you know we're gonna be there.
Facts.
Big facts. So I'm happy for that man. I'm glad he got that going for him. And then Lillian, you got some extra nerdiness for us.
Yes, we do. We have extra nerdy news this week because one, Nerds for Literacy is coming to DC. Nerds for Literacy is coming to DC. If you are not familiar with the organization Nerds for Literacy, that is Tony Weaver Jr.'s organization that he created to help get books that have more representation of Black and POC people in them, authors, characters, and whatnot, into the hands of children who need them. And when I saw he was coming to DC, he also said to make sure that if you are an educator of some sort in this area, please reach out to me, and da 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 da. So if you want to find out how Nerds for Literacy can come to you, your child's school, maybe the school you work at, please Google Nerds for Literacy and fill out their little form. So hopefully they stop by and give your kids a bunch of fucking books. That'd be pretty dope.
Real quick, Herb, you said is he there?
Yeah, he's here.
You saw him? Can y'all hold y'all books up at the same time? Can we tag and we got a screenshot of? I didn't say that.
Hell
so
yeah! And he wrote the book Weirdo.
Of it. I'll make sure I get a copy of it.
This is actually a really good book.
It is.
I've read through it, and yeah, that's some good ass writing there.
Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then you got one more, Lillian?
Yes, there's some more nerdy news. An indie game showcase is going to be at the Lamond Riggs Library in DC next weekend. It's scheduled for March 14th. And that's where they're inviting a bunch of local game developers to come and show their games. It's going to be Saturday, March 14th from 2 to 5 p.m. And you can register. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Just give me a second.
And let me translate Lamont Riggs into DC for you. Lamont Riggs, Joe. That's where it's going to be at. The Lamont Riggs Library, Joe. Because I didn't learn it was Lamont Riggs until I got old enough, until I was like in my 20s. Because for my whole life, all I heard was Lamont Riggs. Like it's that's just old DC. That's some DC lore for some of y'all.
Until you said it now, I didn't recognize what he was talking about.
See?
Are you serious? We said the same words.
Until he said it just now. I did.
Nope, you got dragon. No, see, Lillian, you said Lamond Riggs. You got to drag it out. It's Mon Riggs, Joe.
Mon Riggs.
Yo.
Bet I did grow up in Maryland. You're right. I can pronounce the words.
I'm actually interested in going to this. It's next weekend. I can take the kids down there. They can get some gaming in, and Gabe can get off my damn PlayStation, as well as Trey can get off my damn PlayStation. But
yeah.
That'd be fun. 2 to 5 next weekend. Got to see what we're doing, but that would be fun. Now, man of the hour, Mr. Redman. What's going on? What you doing? What you up to? What's going on?
All right, so like I said earlier in the show, guys, I'm here at BlurCon 2026 over in Crystal City, Virginia, having a very good time out here. The culture of just Black nerds and just Black culture, being able to just go into the festivities, looking at some of the things that's going down. I bumped into people like Tony Weaver Jr., like I just said, another person, creator, those of you who wasn't sure of it, Carl and Love Jones, co-creators of Black Dynamite and the Boondocks, just recently dropped a comic. Uh, they just before I came into here to set up, they had a panel. Rick, you're gonna have to help me on the young man's name.
Reza
What's his
Islam.
name? Reza Islam.
Brother Reza Islam.
Brother Reza Islam. They're currently in the works of doing a show with him as a superhero. Basically trying to stop the government from doing fuck shit like that's going on right now. And it's actually really funny. Go ahead.
So I was just gonna say real quick for those of you that don't know, Reza Islam, like I've said it before, he's like a millennial Louis Farrakhan. He's a millennial for people our age. He speaks more our language. He's a very militant brother, a very educated brother. If you are looking for somebody if you're looking for things to be broken down in the way that you can understand in your millennial language, I suggest you follow him on Instagram. Again, like I said before when we were doing our pre-show, I don't agree with everything that Reza says, but a lot of the shit that he says, like he hits home on some shit, and he is very much worth the follow.
By the way, he's on the FBI watch list.
Yeah,
he literally told us that right as we're in the panel. He comes on the stage and he told us that today. So
now that listen to him, you are too.
I don't think he already said that. They already say yeah, you guys are over here. You're pretty much on the list too. So you just
listen. I'll follow him. I'm gonna tell you straight like this. I'll follow them across 4 Instagram pages. They all get randomly deleted all the time.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he said too.
I have to go and search them out all the time. And guess what? I'm still gonna keep doing it because that brother speaks to my soul.
I've seen him on a couple of platforms. I've seen him on what was that? The Corey Holcomb 5150 Corey Holcomb show. I've seen him on there all the time, and he make appearances on Godfrey's show. I forget what he called it. Yeah, he's always on there.
That's also who's here too. And I had a conversation with him. I'm not gonna say anything else. Yeah, so Godfrey bumped in. We had a talk. Bumped into Carl. Yeah, Carl and Love Jones. Had to talk with them. I'm gonna go ahead and just. Oh, by the way,
he's clearly alluding to he's setting something up for the future, Trey, but he don't want to put it out there.
So okay, since we want to play outside fucking baseball while I'm making faces and acting, I'm playing it up so we can use a clip later. Damn it! I know he talked to him. Niggas. Anyway.
Also, one other person who I had a conversation with, Redman. He has a brand new comic out. It's called Money Waters 2. And I did not post it yet. I have an interview with him. So after the show, I'm going to try to put it on because the connection is pretty spotty over here. So I'm definitely gonna drop that interview after the show.
Is Fantastic Frankie there?
No, we really yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Especially with Sinners, just pretty much dog walking everybody in the award shows. Just I got a feeling she's probably gonna be there.
Yeah,
and I love that shit.
As it should.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The only downside to that whole thing was the guy with Tourette's over in the BAFTA awards. I forgot all about that.
Oh yes, that
crazy.
Might have to be a separate conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I did the Actors Awards where they was trying to flag Delroy Lindo yo, we got to rap. He's like, I'm not wrapping this shit up. And everybody yeah, let us speak. So yeah. After the week I just had, no, you gonna let me fucking talk.
You gonna let me fucking finish.
Listen, if anybody on top of what happened at the BAFTA Awards, if anybody has earned that respect and earned that courtesy, Delroy Lindo has. Delroy Lindo, I can't. So this is the thing. I can't think of a bad Delroy Lindo performance in anything ever. Think about this. Even in Congo, all the performances in Congo, Delroy Lindo, his quote stands out more than everybody's, and he was in the movie for like 2 minutes. It just hit you, didn't it, Trey?
Yeah. Like
I'm eating myself.
about the damn movie. But yeah, so while you're there, you've shown us a couple of issues of what you've obtained so far. But did you a particular issue that we got to talk about? Did you get something from DC? Do you know what I'm talking about? You have no idea.
No,
All right,
Trans-
so...
Oh no! I'm sorry. I fumbled it, but I picked it up in the goal line. I'm just pushing it in. Yeah, I
That's
did
what
not
she
get that
said.
one yet, but
Lillian. I'm speaking of none other than the new history of the DC universe, the Dakota Incident #1. Rick is holding it up right now. I'm hoping, and I'm also imploring that everybody gets out there and gets a copy of this comic, because this is DC's latest foray into reintroducing Milestone Universe characters from the Milestone Universe and bringing them into the DC Universe. And it's pretty much been all but said, if you niggas don't buy this, we not doing this no more. At least until there's a transition in power up in the corporate ladder of DC's comics division. But they are pretty much like they're going to base the sales. And one thing that has to be explained is that don't wait to buy this comic. And I'm guilty of it too, because I have other responsibilities. You know, I got to do shit. But don't wait on buying this comic, because if you do, it's a chance that you will not be able to get this comic later. If then the way it works is your comic store, your CLS, I forgot how to say it, local comic store will place an order for a certain bulk amount of comics based on the desire of the people that come in. If you go into your local comic store and you set up a
full box
pickup box, a pickup bin, they have them at Third Eye Comics here in Maryland. They have them in multiple comic stores. But if you set up a pickup box and sign up to put the comic that you want, they will order that. And that will actually help the numbers for what you want to get. And you go and you pay for what's in the box that you want to get. I've set up mine. I honestly usually just go into comic shops and just make a purchase. I actually went to third.comics.com and set it up. It's real easy to do so. We're not getting paid for this pop for them. But anyway, but it's really easy to go in and set up your long box to actually pick up what you need and go pay as you go. It's pretty much just how it would be. But it's very important that we get this, because we do want to have more Black representation in a mainstream comic a company like DC. So please get out there and do so. And
I got before you move on, I got an update. So the magic number was 100K, 100K issues sold. And I'm just going to give everybody the update. They're going to do a second printing of the Dakota Incident. So there's a second run coming. So again, that first time everybody showed up and showed out, but also I will be remiss if I didn't mention there's a campaign that's been started by another comic book creator who his name is Jay Penumbra. If you go to the website dcsowhite.com, we are at day 1117 where DC has not had a Black character in an ongoing character arc or ongoing continuity in the main continuity of the DC. Yeah, an ongoing series in the main continuity of the DC universe. So, like the Dakota Incident, it's a beautiful thing, and it's instead of the Power Company this year, we got this, but we still need to continue to apply pressure, because there's a bigger thing going on here than just one book. But also, this is also a good footprint in the start of putting boots to ashes for DC Comics, because they need it, quite frankly.
Honestly, DC is the most infuriating company. I'm a DC girly. I love DC products a lot of the time. If you ever walk into my room, you'll find like 6 different Batman plushies, and that is not an exaggeration because of who I am as a person. And it's really infuriating that DC continuously shoots itself in the foot, because they have a lot of legacy products that they lean very heavily on, but they have a lot of new things that people will readily consume, eat that shit up. It does well, but because it doesn't perform in the way that they want it to, toy sales, looking at you, DC, they'll cancel the fucking series. And they do it all this fucking time. And it's infuriating, because they have a gold mine of great ideas and people who want to write and people who have all sorts of storylines just rattling around that haven't been put into print yet, and they just squander it because Batman needs another reason to want to commit suicide.
Um,
Hmm.
so just we didn't have comic book talk on the Canva, but I gotta kind of elaborate into this. Um, there's an event going on called DCKO right now, right? Which is another one of those DC massive events. And essentially, DCKO just wrapped up with DCKO number 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get into spoilers with that. If you guys ever want to see me do a breakdown of any of these events, because I'm constantly buying comics like this, let us know. Comment on our Instagram. Let us know when I upload the comic books that I buy every Wednesday on our Instagram page. But just let us know if you want me to break down anything like that. But they just priced up with DCKO, and essentially we're going to get like a reset to some of the characters that were in the DCKO tournament, and it's called DC Next Level. They've announced all of these characters coming with all of these books. There isn't a black face. There's a demon in there, but there isn't a black face, right? Like fucking some of the characters that are getting rebooted, like that are getting these next level titles. It's you're looking at it, it's just like, wow, who the fuck asked for this? But okay, like that's the like some of the titles I've seen, like again. Because I don't want to hold this up, but I would have to. Like I've seen Deathstroke, Zatanna, Itrikin the Demon, or Itrikin. Like again, who? These are some good characters, but also who the fuck asked for this? You're doing what Sony is doing with their fucking Spider-Verse movies. You're giving us shit that nobody really asked for. You know what I mean? Like characters that are interesting because of their relations to certain heroes, but like,
people who don't stand alone by themselves so well.
Right, exactly. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to read. I don't want to read the novelization of Morbius or Kraven the Hunter Sony movies, and that's what it feels like it's going to be.
Sure. Also, what's the Mexican wrestler that they was getting ready to make for Sony?
El Muerto.
Yeah, El Muerto. They were about to make an El Muerto movie.
Yeah.
They were about to make a movie on that.
So cast Bad Bunny.
Nobody asked for this guy.
They cast Bad Bunny in that, and a character who appeared in one comic book.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And that's them trying to get Spanish money. All right. Moving on. I'm going to skip over one last thing. Moving on, so we're just talking about movies and everything. Let's go to move into the next thing. We had some trailers. I got a little bit excited about this when I saw a trailer recently this past week for a movie called Is God Is. It's look pretty good. It's going to be a revenge type, I guess, horror-esque black movie. And I'm not a big horror fan. I'm not a fan of horror really. I kind of steer away from it. But essentially, two sisters embark on an epic quest for revenge, confronting a charged family history that will push them to extraordinary lengths. From the trailer, you can check it out. We'll probably put it in our Discord so you can see it. Looks like there's one. They're I don't know if they're supposed to be twin sisters, but one has been burned,
Horribly.
and their mother, she's been burned as well. Apparently, their father set them on fire at some point for some reason, and now the mother is telling them, "Go get them." So now these two teenage daughters are calling around the country trying to find their dad and kill him, and it's of course going to be some hijinks that ensue. But yes. I'm looking forward to this one. I think it drops. What was the date? Shit, I had it. Usually I'm better than this. May 15th. It's going to be in theaters May 15th. I'm looking forward to that one. Try to get a chance to look at the trailer.
Yes.
What are you guys thinking?
Fucking.
I'm looking forward
it's
to
giving me it's giving me a black version of Kill Bill. That's what it's giving me. And I'm all here for it. First of all, I'm a fan of Sterling K. Brown. Whether he's a good guy or bad guy, I do not care. He is an amazing actor. I'm interested to see these two young ladies go ahead and do this, be the leads on this movie with Vivica Fox, and I'm looking forward to it. It's a black ass cast too, so I'm all here for it.
Janelle Monáe, Sterling K. Brown, Erica Alexander.
Is God Is it looks dope. It looks like a dope movie. It's a dope ass premise. Like the two young ladies look like they put in pretty good performances. So yeah, I'm just interested to see where the story goes. Like the trailer was hooking. It like gripped you, but it didn't give you too much about the story. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
did it like normally I can kind of see where a movie is going, but I have no idea where this movie is going, and I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love that they give you just a piece just to have you want more, and it gives you the intrigue. It's just trying to pull you in. So I love that.
Okay. Lillian.
I'm looking forward to it. I would not compare it to Kill Bill. I don't think black people have to compare like black cinema to something that already exists to give it more presence. It doesn't. Also, it doesn't specifically remind me of Kill Bill. I would compare it more so to a very violent girls trip, or what was that Girls Friday movie that came out with SZA and Kiki Palmer, something like
It
that.
was
But that definitely involves like have some religious undertones and violence. So definitely hijinks, definitely shenanigans, definitely heavy things that are going to be discussed, but it's going to have comedy as its North Star. That's what it looks like to me, and I'm excited to see it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
dragging my boyfriend. He will not be kicking or screaming. He'll be standing next to me in line.
He'll be skipping and dancing with
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
because he's the one who sent me. He
Love
he
that for
also
you.
sent me the trailer. It's like we
Okay.
might need to see this.
Hey, me and Ashley might want to go with like let's go to the movies. Um, and then of course, speaking of scary movies, another Scary Movie 6 is coming out as well. Yes, we were going to get there. I see the comment. um, yeah, so this is going to be coming out with a little bit of controversy because the Wayans brothers, Sean and Marlon, they I guess I don't know if they lost it or they did not have the ownership of the original series.
They pretty much just said because they didn't have they didn't write any of the third, fourth, fifth, and whatever. It was
Yeah.
like we want nothing to do with this. So they basically just let it go.
And there was a point in time when the scary movie movies were the shit. Like it was 3 summers straight, and it was like, oh, scary movies coming out. Let's let's get out there and get it and get to it. And they made a lot of money off of those movies, and they were genuinely funny. They maybe have been considered offensive to everybody, but that's just it. They were offensive to everybody. They weren't targeting one particular demographic to be beaten up on. They didn't punch down on anybody. They punched down on everybody. And I think they're going to go back to the well with this one and bring back a lot. There now we've had changes since what the last movie was 2012, I think. We've had the last movie they did, I think. Uh,
mm.
but there's a lot more things for people to get offended by nowadays in 2026. So do you guys think that did
And Trey
forward to
froze.
see? Do you think this is going to survive the cancellation curse of movies and the wokeness?
So
Y'all want?
can I start, please? Um,
Go.
so here's the thing, right? I hate the fact that cancel culture and woke have been co-opted by white people. I hate the fact that those terms have been they're like we've lost the plot of what that means. Listen, if you're suffering from if you're getting canceled, it's because you're an ass and you said some assholey shit and you deserve to not be to be in public consumption anymore. Like you're a dickhead and you have horrible takes and you treat people terribly. So and then like it's okay to be woke. It's okay to understand that that people are people, and I need to treat people as such, and I need to be tolerant of others. You know what I mean? Like that. It's okay. It's fine. It's a good thing. It's a really really good thing. Now the problem is with Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5, they sucked. They were just really
Yeah.
bad movies. And also, you remember that time? You remember the time of those were parody movies where what was this? The epic movie and
Not another team movie. What's the name? Yeah,
yeah,
all of those.
yeah. So like essentially those movies went from being somewhat funny to just okay, fucking stop. Please don't do this anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's where the Scary Movie franchise got to, and you could tell it was the quality of the writing. It was the quality of the people there. It was just like, we got the Scary Movie, we got this title. Let's go ahead and cash this blank check real quick. You know what I mean? Like it was a cash grab, and there was no actual
Yeah.
quality to it. Now the fact that the Wayans
Mhm.
are involved with it again, the so what nobody can ever deny is that when you see the Wayans name, there is a certain level of quality and continuity and comedy that is coming with it. So that's the one thing about it. You know what I mean? Like That's why I'm excited to see this. It's going to be a throwback to something, to a time to where, you know, we were all laughing together and not laughing at each other.
You want to go, Lillian?
I'm not gonna see Scary Movie, whatever number this is. They don't hold a lot of draw for me, so I'm probably
Okay.
gonna skip it as well. As far as whether or not wokeness will be the death of comedy, wokeness is not the death of comedy. It sometimes it's ineloquent at pointing out the things that it's trying to describe, and what I think is gonna rub people the wrong way, if anything does rub people the wrong way at all, is that not that, oh, you made a joke that is anti whatever, is that you made a bad joke that's anti whatever. Because a lot of the jokes that people reach to reflexively are the ones we grew up on, and now that we are the old men in the room, if it's funny to us, or if it was funny in our youth, it's not funny no more. It's been played out for 30 years. So you might need to find what is actually funny today and present that to people, because there's a bunch of ways you can present, like, I don't know, touchy topics that are still really funny, but a lot of stuff just isn't funny anymore. That's it.
That's fair. Totally fair. All right, Herb, what you got?
It's the Wayans brothers, Wayans family in general. They made they made it in living color. So they were always offended. Every single episode had something offensive, borderline offensive. I mean, hell, they are the royal family of comedy, and if it rubs you a wrong way, it's like, hey, in my opinion, I feel like it's like, hey, they're kind of uncancelable. You can't cancel it. It's like, yeah, it may offend because I mean, hey, it's touching on a subject, but it's also like you guys said, it's a fun joke. But if it's a bad joke and it has no good ties to it at all, I mean, it's a whole complete shit show. I think it's gonna be hopefully it's gonna get back to the greatness of where the first two movies were. I kind of like the fact that they came over there and touched on the fact that what's the white girl's name? She said, "Yeah, I was hug you, but I'm supposed to be a Republican now." It's just like, oh, and yeah, so it's like they drawing that line a little bit. So I think it's pretty dope. I'm looking forward to see what else they have. Um, I'm looking forward to it.
Did anybody notice the what's the
Yes, we did.
Mark?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Sean is actually dressed up as the "I'm not gay no more" dude.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see this, because I know they're going to be pulling out all the stops. It's my kind of humor. I want to see it, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. I am also looking forward to a little bit of TV. We got the Lanterns trailer that finally dropped. It dropped to a little bit of buzz and a little bit of an uproar. They did have a 2.5-second clip showing Hal Jordan's jumper in the closet, and comic book nerds, myself included, we get iffy when you don't see shit the right way. I'm going to be able to say it. I know I'm going to be obtuse. I don't like the suit that they showed. It's fucking brown and green. I know it's not. I know it's probably not going to be the suit that they end up with, but it's not going to be enough to make me say, "Oh, I'm not going to watch the show." I'm going to watch the show, but me personally, I don't like the fucking suit. I love the ring, but I don't like the way the suit looks. All right, what do you guys think of the trailer?
All right, so do you know why the suit looks like that? Do you know why Hal Jordan
It looks
is kind of...
like it's dirty. I feel like it's just unwashed, and he's white, so that's like not crazy.
She's not wrong.
I'm not stopping her. I can't stop.
So all right. So just a little bit of context. We are meeting a grizzled, struggling Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan is losing his connection to the ring. He's losing his connection to the Green Lanterns. So wow, Horace, wow. It would say that his suit is a little bit is without coloration. There have been a lot of complaints about the Lanterns trailer. And here's what I say to the people who have been complaining about the Lanterns trailer. It's a fucking trailer. There is no context. We don't know what the fuck is going on. There are some people who are just like, oh, but it's supposed to be about space cops and they're not in space. Dude, the shit that we could have saw could have been from episodes 1 and 2. We don't, it's a fucking 10 episode series. We have no idea what's happening. Also, Guy Gardner from the Superman movie is supposed to be in it. You know what I mean? Like, there are other characters that are going to show up. We haven't seen them. Can y'all please shut the fuck up and stop hate watching trailers? Like, it's weird. Everybody, like, I get it. Negativity sells on YouTube, and everybody want to get out their mama basement and shit by going viral on YouTube and making their YouTube channels. I understand. So you're going to play the negative game. Fucking stop, man. Like, just let the shit come out. Look at it. Interact with it. Play the game before you actually interact with it. Watch the show. Watch the movie. Everything doesn't have to be spur of the moment. Oh, I fucking hate this because it doesn't look like what I thought it would. I can't jerk off to this Hal Jordan. This isn't the Jon Stewart that I know. I don't want to clap his cheeks. Grow the fuck up, man. Grow up and actually watch some shit. Interact with it before you actually form your opinion. You guys are fucking weird, man. You're so weird, and I hate you all. Like, this is why it's a struggle for me to constantly show up every week, because you people are fucking insufferable. You're so weird.
I just want to... It's related and unrelated at the same time. Y'all are going to hate me for this. Saying I don't want to clap his cheeks is along the same lines of I don't want to taste his bunghole. And I cannot.
Good night, everybody.
Fuck it. Me and Lillian don't have a conversation. That's what these weird ass niggas are on, though. That's literally the shit that they're on. It's just like, this guy doesn't make me question my sexuality. I don't know about this. This doesn't make me want. This doesn't want to make me go on Grindr and find someone that looks like him. You guys are fucking weird.
Oh my god.
You're so weird.
Okay.
I mean, so let me just say this real quick.
He's not wrong.
He's not. I mean, I wasn't, because my dad has been his favorite superhero is the Green Lantern. He loves the whole entire series, so he's gonna look at it from a different lens, from the standpoint not of like, hey, he's basically saying like, hey, I'm gonna sit and watch it because number one, I just fucking want to watch the Green Lantern. I love it. But he's also saying I'm gonna wait and see. I'm kind of on the fence as far as that is concerned. I'm not saying that it's gonna be a bad show. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give this show a shot. I don't know where it's gonna go. Like Rick said, it's only 10 episodes. We might have got like 2.5 episodes of the trailer. So, and like you said, Hal Jordan's gonna be in it. We're gonna have some. I do remember he said at the end, "Hell, we got a fucking raccoon as one of the planners." So I mean, who knows? We might actually see that one. So I'm in it later on in the show. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. But as far as my excitement level is, I'm gonna wait and see. I'm waiting to see.
So, and I have to clarify. I did not say I think it's going to be bad. The only thing I said was I don't like the suit. I'm going to watch the show. I just don't like the suit.
Oh no, Trey! You know none of these comments are directed at you because we know us.
This is all for one viewer, and we know who he is. He has long dreadlocks, and he likes to talk about wrestling with my cousin. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to get on TikTok and he's going to screenshot and record what I said, and it's going to be, Trey said he didn't like the lanterns, and now he says he loves the lanterns. I'm calling Cam out right now, just in case. So, but yeah, I do think this could also be an example of misdirection, where they're showing us something to piss people off, because James Gunn can be a troll, and we actually are going to get a suit. We actually are going to get a green suit, and this is just they change the colors up, or digging into my comic book brain here, it's like Rick said, he's losing his connection because he's already tarnished by the Yellow Lantern energy. Sinestro is going to be in this. He hasn't been shown, but he has been casted. I think that what is his name? Sorry, I can look up Eric Thompson. He is, I don't know who he is, but he's been casted as Sinestro. And if Sinestro's there while they're doing this whole training thing, or he's already a villain, we could be looking at a parallax situation coming down the line where Hal Jordan eventually is becoming weaker, and losing his connection to the green willpower force. It could be it could be a changeover from what's canonically correct in the comics. It could be any number of things. But I am definitely looking forward to this. I am excited for it. I will be watching this, and it drops. Shit, I did not put my dates on the damn Canva, and that's my fault. Um, it's coming out this month, isn't it?
No, I think we're still a little ways off.
I think we're
Where's
ways
it?
off.
Uh, I really should do better. Sorry, that was my fault. But
You're the
while we're
worst,
looking-
Trey. I'm
I do my
teasing. I'm
I do my
teasing.
best. But lastly, last topic for today.
Yes.
The Boys season 5 is coming out. Lillian ain't watching it.
Yeah,
we already
it's.
Sorry, real quick, Trey. It says August 26th. August of 2026.
For
I'm
Lantern.
not going to make my case
For
on
Lanterns,
why
yeah.
I'm not watching The Boys. I'm just going to explain a little bit. Lillian has been late to the entire Boys thing for a long time, and it ain't finna get no better. That's about it. I think I saw all of season 1 all the way up until they shoved that grenade in that man's booty hole and let him explode, and that's where I called it.
That's what
So
she said.
three episodes in. 3 episodes in is like,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Lillian hit the Randy Watson.
it was funny, and it was creative, and it is the answer. But I'm done. I'm good.
Because just to scar you a little bit further, that they literally had somebody be a human urethra sounder, and that almost took me out. So this show goes way left. So,
Yeah. I'm
I
not
forgot about
ready.
Terminator.
Like I was like, there's a lot to unpack with The Boys, but in what I did see between like the implied sexual assault or sexual abuse of its members of their superhero guild, the fact that one has like a fetish for the marketing manager that's in charge of them, and that Homelander, like people are having arguments about Homelander versus Superman constantly, or Homelander, Superman, Omega Man. I'm good. Y'all can have it.
yeah, we'll fight that battle, because anybody who is on the side, if you hear anybody defending Homelander in a Superman versus Homelander fight,
It's no contest.
kick him in the nuts, punch him in the face. That's a fucking nuts. That's a fucking
It's
nuts.
no contest.
Horse, we're not gonna talk about the love sausage.
Yes.
We're not gonna talk about the love sausage. No, stop it.
You're not gonna talk about the party, Trey?
So y'all have that. Y'all all right, so back on track. Season 5 trailer just dropped. What do you think?
This is the final season. This is the final season, so I think they're going to wrap everything up. It should be adjacent to the comic. If you read the comic, then you know what happens. But it's hard to say, because we have gone way off the rails from whatever the hell was happening in the comics. But it should wrap up and come back around to that, in my opinion. But I'm excited for it. What about you guys?
What did George R.R. Martin say about Game of Thrones? Don't get attached to anyone.
Oh yeah.
If you're looking at season 5 of The Boys, do not get too attached to anyone. The vibe of season 5's trailer, it seems like anybody could go at any minute. And I'm expecting, honestly, with the first episode, I'm expecting a major character to go. Just my opinion. But yeah, like it looks exciting. We have seen some really, really wicked, gnarly ass shit throughout the whole Boys series, and I'm just expecting this series to keep that going. Especially with the inclusion of a lot of characters from Gen V, because if you watch Gen V season 2, you know that a certain character has now reached God tier status with her powers, and she is joining the Resistance. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it.
Sounds exciting for y'all.
It's a boring masterpiece that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it to happen. I need them to drop the episodes this week. My question is, are they dropping the whole season at once, or are they doing it week by week?
Nah, it's prime. It's prime, so it's week by week.
They've been known to do sometimes drop the whole series, the whole season.
So unless it's Netflix, the only time you see somebody drop a series when they don't all at one time is when they have no faith in it.
Even Netflix doesn't do that all the time anymore.
Yeah.
See, so yeah, this is one of their mainstays. So you getting week by week.
Yeah.
So one last thing, Horace, I gotta thank you. Shout you out. He sent me Red Dawn. So I don't know if you know, I moved and I have not been to my mom's house in a while. So I went over there. I was like, "What the hell, Horace?" Immediately.
I'm about to say you got your address.
Because now I have to subject all the kids to this. We're gonna have a movie night. So yeah, thanks. Do appreciate that. But yeah, that's pretty much our show, people. We had a great time having these conversations. As always, please, please, please like the video, share the video, subscribe, follow us on all our social medias. And with that said, you guys tell them where they can find you. They can find me, Trey Proper, everywhere. There's Trey Proper. But yeah, go right ahead.
I'm Lillian Desu across the internet. If you spelled my name in Google, Lillian Desu, you will most likely find me. When I Google Lillian Desu, I find me very quickly. But that might just be a me thing, so I never know. But that's me. That's it. Find me.
You can find me at Herbitos_way on IG. I also do my side podcast, Off the Bench, content creator for the Washington Commanders. Currently, I'm over here at BlurCon, so trying to get more content for you guys. So be on the lookout. The Redman interview will be dropping later on today. So,
did you have that on while you interviewed him?
his thing, I was planning for it, but then he was there, so no, I didn't dress up like this. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be here the whole entire night, probably at the rave. So if he is, he'll see.
Sorry, I just had a headache just kicking. You can find me at Just Rick Williams on Instagram and Threads, because I'm trying to get my thread numbers up. And also, you can find me at Just Rick Williams on Blue Sky, because I need Blue Sky notifications. But I be forgetting I had that motherfucker. So, yeah.
I forgot it existed until just now.
Listen, I'm on Blue Sky almost every day because now I'm beginning to find my people on Blue Sky who also post regularly, and we're having conversations. So I'm gradually finding my little enclave on Blue Sky. So if you want to join me on Blue Sky so we can kiki in the comments, by all means, find me on Blue Sky. I will kiki with you in the comments.
All right, people. We'll catch you next week.
Bye. Wait. What's
Later,
next
niggas.
week? Yeah, next week we're good. We're good for next week.
Release steps.
Release the F-75s.
They're on the internet. Just search for them. Goodness gracious.